Hello everyone, I am Rizwana. I am from IT branch. Today I am going to explain concepts in JavaScript. First of all, objects in JavaScript. Objects in JavaScript are a fundamental data structure used to store collections of data as key value pairs. A key is also called a property, is a string or symbol, and its corresponding value can be any valid JavaScript data type, including functions, other objects, arrays, or primitive values like numbers or strings. Objects are used to represent real world entities with properties and behaviors like a person with name, age, and greet methods. And examples of JavaScript: properties of objects. We can access object properties using dot notation or bracket notation. For example, console.log of person.name. It displays the name of the person, that is John. And next, console.percentage of age. It displays the age of the person. We also modify the properties of object. We can update existing properties by directly assigning a new value or using bracket notation. For example, percentage person dot age equal to 31, and it modifies the age of the person. And person of name, it modifies the name of the person. And the key features of JavaScript. Nested objects. Objects can contain other objects as values, enabling hierarchical structures. For example, const person equal to name John, address. Here we using objects in object, and using dot operator to access the nested objects. Methods in JavaScript. Functions defined within an object are called methods and are used to represent behaviors. For example, const person equal to name John, and here greet function is defined, console.log hello plus this dot name, and we are printing calling the function using dot operator, and we get output as hello comma John. Functions in JavaScript. Functions are blocks of reusable code designed to perform a specific task. They take inputs, arguments, execute a sequence of statements, and can return a result. Functions are crucial for improving code modularity, reusability, and readability. They help to avoid repetition, encapsulate logic, and make programs easier to debug and maintain. And next, declaring functions. Function declaration. The most traditional way to define a function in JavaScript is using a functional declaration. This form is hoisted, meaning it can be called before its definition in the code. Here we are declaring the function greet. So we are using the keyword function and printing hello as output, and we are calling the greet function. Function expression. Functions can also be defined as expressions typically assigned to variables. These functions are not hoisted, meaning they must be declared before calling. Here we are declaring as const greet equal to function and printing hello, and then calling greet function. The concept of this keyword in functions. The value of this is determined by how a function is called. It refers to the object that owns the function. In regular functions, this refers to the global object or undefined in strict mode. For example, here we are declaring the function greet, and we are using this keyword and calling the function. In object methods, this refers to the object that calls the method. For example, here we are declaring a object const person equal to name John, and then we are declaring a function greet, and we are using this keyword with dot operator, this dot name, and it refers to the person in the object, and we are then calling person dot greet, and it gives output as John. And difference between where, let, and const keywords. Where, scope, scope of where keyword. Where is function scoped or globally scoped if declared outside a function. Redeclaration, it can be redeclared and updated within the same scope without errors. Hoisting, where declarations are hoisted to the top of their scope but are initialized with undefined. For example, we are declaring a variable with the where keyword, where x equal to 10, where x equal to 20, and we are printing the um, variable x console dot log of x, and it gives output as log out 20. So this is allowed. Next, let keyword. Scope, let is block scoped, meaning it is limited to the block enclosed by curly braces in which it is declared. Redeclaration of let keyword, it can be redeclared with the same within the same block. Hoisting, let is hoisted but not initialized, so accessing it before its declaration results in a reference error. For example, we are declaring a variable with let keyword, let x equal to 10, and then we are redeclaring the variable that is let x equal to 20, and it throws an error. Identifier x has already been declared, and then x equal to 20. This is allowed in JavaScript, and we are printing the output that is 20. And then const keyword, scope of const keyword. Const is block scoped like let. Redeclaration of const keyword, it cannot be updated or redeclared within the same scope. Hoisting, const is hoisted but must be initialized during declaration, otherwise a syntax error occurs. For example, we are declaring an x variable using const keyword, const x equal to 10, and then we are reassigning 20 to variable x, and it throws an error, assignment to constant variable, so it gives output as 10. Modules in JavaScript. Importance of modules. JavaScript modules are essential for organizing code, improving maintainability, and avoiding global namespace pollution. By splitting large applications into smaller reusable parts, modules help keep the code base clean, modular, and easy to debug. Using ES modules. ES modules are used for exporting. So we can export functions, objects, or variables from a module to make them available for use in other files. For example, math.js export, we are using export keyword and declaring a function add a comma b, and we are returning the function return a plus b, and we are declaring a constant value pi that is 3.14. Importing, in another JavaScript file you can import the exported functions or variables using import keyword. Thank you.